This week in history, delegates from around the country were arriving in St. Louis for the 1896 Republican Convention, an event the city somehow managed to pull off. The first problem, it was supposed to be held in the Exposition Hall at 13th and Olive, now the site of the main library, but it was decided that the needed upgrades couldn't be done in time. So the city decided to build a temporary wooden convention center, and in just 2 months, St. Louis would erect a convention center on the south lawn of the new City Hall that could handle 8,000 people. But just as they were putting on the finishing touches and getting ready to host the delegates, this. The great cyclone of May 27, 1896, tore through the city, devastating the Lafayette Square and Soulard neighborhoods, damaging the Eads Bridge, and then tearing into East St. Louis. More than 300 people were killed, thousands homeless. Neighborhoods were without power. The city was in such bad shape that some thought the convention might have to be moved or postponed. But damage to the convention center was minor and quickly repaired, and St. Louis recovered enough, at least downtown, that by mid-June the delegates arrived and the convention went ahead on schedule. Former Ohio Governor William McKinley easily won the nomination and would go on to defeat William Jennings Bryan in November. The convention center was one and done and was torn down. St. Louis went on rebuilding after the tornado, and the 1896 Republican Convention went into the history books. 128 years ago, this week in St. Louis history.